spoke up. You can speak English now. You know, your daughter is married to a white guy, and Jeff down the street, you know. But the ones that are protesting are you Edomites and you Mexicans that are already here, that are established. But what is the Negro doing? The Negro shooting them each other, man. The Negro is clueless, man. The Negro is clueless. And with all the education that you have, you're still clueless, man. And you're siding with Obama. Obama didn't do one thing for you dumbass monkeys, man. But anyway, that's a new slave. What he gonna do with you Negroes? You so-called Negroes? He gonna push you to the side. He gonna push you into the river. He gonna burn you up. He gonna poison you. He gonna put you in a war. He gonna lock your ass up in prison. He gonna build bigger prisons. He's done with you Negroes, man. He wants a new crop of slaves.
That's why you got the black woman as a number one woman that's committing abortions. Basically, she single-handedly she's committing so-called black genocide, because the number so far as it stands, 70% of black women have abortions. You know, so that's killing off the so-called black race.
But they're supposed to be gods. The same God that couldn't get a dime up of $625 to get this nigga bailed out, and a nigga to get the bond, you talking about 50,000. So hey man, you know what? Hey, just like guys are waking up to Bubble Eye, guys are gonna start waking up to Nate, and guys are gonna start waking up to Johanna. Now, if you don't wake up, you're gonna get a rude awakening when the Most High jacks some niggas up.
This is 2 Ezra 6:20. And when the world that shall begin to vanish away shall be finished, we're at the end of this place. It says, then will I show these tokens. The books shall be opened before the firmament, and they shall see all together. So this is the time we're in. So the truth is being brought out of the scriptures, and also there's truths that are being brought out by other people that don't know about the true truth. And they pretty much exposing America. They're exposing these so-called Jews. They're exposing whatever thing is out there. Because like Elder Tar mentioned, ulterior media, alternative media, alternative media, and that's true because the regular media like CNN and Fox News, it's a joke, and it's all controlled by the so-called Jews. Because the Council on Foreign Relations, which is the CFR, was established in 1921. And what happened was the first thing that they did once they were established in 1921 was to buy all media, whether it was newspapers, radio broadcasts, or whatever it was at that time. That's why today they have control over all of that, because they bought all the rights back then. But they don't have control over the internet and the alternative media. See? That's how all this information is going out and flooding. Flooding out there, and the people that are in the know, that have a head on their shoulder, so to speak, they're seeing the truth, you know, and it's coming out. But at the same time, the real truth is coming out, which is the knowledge of who the real Israelites are, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Now, when you jump up to the 28th verse, it says, "As for faith, it shall flourish. Corruption shall be overcome, and the truth which hath been so long without fruit shall be declared." And that's what's happening right now. The truth is being declared, you know, and that's why people are waking up. That's why they're trying. They're paying off these so-called leaders like the Black Vicar of Christ and General Johanna, you know, and Bubble Eye Blackfish and others, because they don't want this true information to go out. Okay, you woke up to find out you're Israelite, but take the name away. Tell them that the microchip is not the mark of the beast. You know, take this away. Say the nations can be saved. Say that Cornelius is an Edomite. And many other such fallacies of the scriptures, just to keep the masses confused. But it's all right, because no matter what you do, the elect are going to receive the truth, because Yahweh Shai said that a stranger shall they not hear. My sheep hear my voice and they follow me. You know, so whatever is strange, and if you're part of the elect, whatever is strange out there, you're not going to listen to it. You're going to listen to what Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai said through his men that he set up. All right? So that's it, man. You know, we're at that time. That's why the Lord gave this devil this technology that they have today to one, expose themselves, and secondly, to destroy themselves. You know, because the internet was a way for them to get the information out, and this technology that they have, as far as the missiles are concerned, is what the Lord let them have, supposedly for their defense, but really it's for the judgment that the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua has set up for these devils. This is the book of 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 verse 8. It says, "And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming." Now the spirit of the Lord's mouth is us out there speaking and prophesying about what's going on. Then it says, "And shall destroy with the brightness of his coming." The brightness of his coming is the missiles, the lasers that are going to be shot out of these chariots, because there's going to be more chariot. And I'm not talking about dots in the skies, you know, where you can see, oh, that's a chariot, but it's just a dot. It's going to be more evident because they're going to be closer and you're going to actually see. You know, people are going to actually see them, because there's been instances where people have actually seen the chariot, close up. And you can't deny it. Like a little dot in the sky, you could know that it's a chariot, but they can explain it with some other bullshit. There's going to be things that's going to be happening that are not going to be able to be explained. You know? And then after all of that, then the destruction is going to come. It says, "Even him whose coming is after the workings of Satan, with all power and signs and lying wonders." So the scriptures say that if it were possible, they should deceive the very elect. Because that's the power that the Lord gave this so-called white men, these Edomites, was the power of deception. The power to be the devil, to be Satan, to be the adversary. You know, he gave them that power. And that's what they do. They deceive. They're very good at that. That's why the serpent in the garden was able to deceive Eve. Why? Because the Lord made them more subtle. They're more subtle than any beast on the planet. You know? But that's with that same subtlety and that same wickedness and that same wisdom that they learn, they basically are destroying themselves. You know, and the Lord is going to use that to judge them. You know?
Yeah, because I mentioned about Obama and this plan to have the Latin tribes, and that's down there in southern South America, come up and to be the new slaves. And you got these Edomites and these Mexicans that are established up here protesting them. That's going to wind up turning into a civil wars throughout this country, throughout this system. And then you know what's going to happen when that happens? Oh, you got a thing where you got the they got articles where it speaks about the Bloods. I don't know if I got it up there on the tab. Okay, we'll go to it. Where the Bloods vow to kill all police officers, which is a damn setup, and that was set up to they're using the Bloods to do that so that the elite can bring in the National Guard and declare all these things are happening. If the plan doesn't work, they're going to declare martial law. Now you got the story, right?
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm gonna read this now. I got this book called Black's Law Dictionary, 6th edition. It said, and I looked up the word martial law, right? It says, martial law exists when military authorities carry on government or exercise various degrees of control over civilians or civilian authorities in domestic territory.